All right, guys, welcome to our very first segment of Fuel for Thought. I'm your host. My name is Chris. Let's get right into it. Here's some fuel for thought. GM has actually settled 2 class action lawsuits involving its 5.3 liter V8 engine. And get this, the lawyers involved with the case made out with $66 million. I'm in the wrong industry. For all my Ford drivers, Ford has actually just recalled 646,000 vehicles for a seatbelt problem. Now that's a problem. Car repos are getting out of control as delinquency rates soar. Pay your bills, people, come on. Now, I know what you're thinking. What the heck is going on here in the automotive industry? Bear with me and let's get into it. So for our first story of the day, a California federal judge has granted final approval to, here we go, a $150 million class action settlement against General Motors, or GM, over a defective engine that led to premature failure.
I'm pretty sure you can hear that.
At the heart of the lawsuit were GM's 5.3-liter V8 engines installed in 2011 to 2014 models of the Chevrolet Silverado, the Avalanche, the Tahoe, the Suburban, and the GMC Sierra, Yukon XL. Owners claimed the engines suffered from faulty piston rings, causing serious mechanical issues and costly repairs.
So the root of the cause was, once again, the active fuel management system, or the cylinder deactivation system, was letting valve train oil go through the PCV and into the intake, and the engine was burning the oil.
Eligible vehicle owners will receive payouts ranging from $700 to $30,000 based on their location, repair history, and documentation. But what's drawing the most attention is the legal fee. Attorneys involved in the case are set to collect a combined $66 million, sparking renewed debate over the fairness of class action compensation structures.
The settlement itself is not a problem if that money were actually going to the people who were harmed.
Anna St. John's law firm challenges class action settlements where the lawyers make money, but victims get nothing.
It's the lawyers that are winning and everybody else losing.
Now, if you ask me, this is ridiculous. Out of the $150 million, $66 million was awarded to just the lawyers, a few people. The rest, the other $84 million, are going to be split up between thousands of people that were actually affected by it. This is completely unfair. Moving on to the next story. For our second story of the day, Ford Motors Company has actually just announced 2 major recalls impacting a combined 686,000 vehicles in the United States and in Canada. If you drive either a Ford Mustang or a Super Duty truck, this one's for you.
What is a car recall? A recall happens when the manufacturer or the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, also known as NHTSA, has documentation that a vehicle and its equipment creates a safety risk.
The recall affects 332,778 Ford Mustangs due to a seatbelt issue. These components, which tighten the belt during the crash, may not be properly secured. In some cases, nearby carpet sections could interfere with seatbelt functions, potentially reducing crash protection.
This is the pretensioner. When a crash is detected, an explosive charge fires to instantly tighten the seatbelt, pulling in slack and securing the occupant firmly in place. The issue is caused by the front seatbelt pretensioner cables potentially corroding, which can cause them to break and prevent the seatbelt from restraining the occupant.
Ford is also recalling 291,901 F-250s, F-350s, and also F-450 trucks due to the software flaw in the 360-degree camera system. In certain lighting conditions, the rear view image may fail to display correctly, increasing the risk of backing accidents. Now, if you own any of these cars, do yourself a favor, contact your dealership, let's get this resolved. And for our third story, car repossessions are surging toward record-breaking levels. High levels as millions of Americans fall behind their auto loans amid mounting financial pressure.
Look at this. All these are bank repossessions. As far as your eyes can see.
Yo, see, I got the repo man following me. let's see how far he can chase me.
According to the Recovery Database Network, over 7.5 million repossessions assignments have already been issued in 2025. And that number is projected to hit 10.5 million by year's end, rivaling the peak of the 2009 Great Recession.
Well, more Americans are falling behind on their car payments. It's a warning sign that financial stress is growing for working families.
We're definitely seeing signs of weakening of the economy in the car sector, which can be an early indicator of a broader behavior in the economy.
Auto loan delinquency rates have skyrocketed, with subprime borrowers hit hardest.
You allow people who have shown in the past that they don't have the ability to be able to maintain their credit the way it should be, and you're going to encourage them to get into $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 loans, and you're going to bury them.
The combined auto debt in the US now exceeds $1.66 trillion, according to the Consumer Federation of America. Even prime borrowers are struggling, as high interest rates, inflated vehicle prices stretch household budgets to the limit.
Average amount borrowed, that's close to a record high, an increase of more than $1,000. Look at the average monthly payment, that is also close to a record high at $742.
This isn't just about missed payments, it's a warning sign of a deeper economic strain. Experts say the trend mirrors conditions seen before the last financial crash, and consumer advocates are calling for urgent action to protect vulnerable drivers.
30-day auto delinquencies close to a record high, highest since the recession in 2008 and 2009 at 3.17%.
If you're in the dealership world, this affects everything from financing approvals to service retention. Let me put this into perspective for you. Nissan Altima's base model 5 years ago were going for about $24,000. Today, again, a base model Altima, you're looking at about $30,000.
Here is what $32,000 buys you in 2024. First, you get LED daytime running lamps.
Stop it. Get some help.
Are you kidding me? If you learned something new today, do me a favor. Subscribe, like the video, hit the thingy bell button, and we'll see you next week.